I don't have a passport.
No travel is allowed without one. You can apply for one at the Wind City Capitol building.
Are there any flights off Shell?
Of course. May I see your passport?
What kind of ships are you running?
Our ships are crafted of wood and steel, slung underneath Helgak.
Helgak?
Great flying beasts.
It's locked. It's locked.
Welcome. Look.
It's locked.
What'll it be?
Do you have a room for...
Can I?
Can you tell me where to find the Guard of the Seven Winds?
You mean the Holy Guard? Look up north in Wind City.
It's locked. What a big tomb. Where's the head?
Can I interest you?
Welcome to Wind City's Capitol building. Can I help you?
How can I contact the Holy Guard?
We no longer have any official ties to that branch.
Can I get a passport?
I'm afraid that can only be granted by President Dugan's permission. And he's away on official business.
Back again?
Do you know anything about the tomb in the graveyard?
The whole graveyard is a source of great evil. The people have built walls all around the city to protect them from it. The tomb is the source of that evil.
Do you know anything about the statue in the graveyard? Do you know anything about the statue in the graveyard?
It's the likeness of an ancient necromancer, Drax. The statue was defiled years ago. Its head lies in the library for safekeeping. Some say the head was removed to keep the curse of Drax from animating the statue. But that's just a myth.
Do you know anything about the tomb in the graveyard?
The whole graveyard is a source of great evil. The people have built walls all around the city to protect them from it. The tomb is the source of that evil.
What's up with the monks?
They have taken a vow of silence in protest to the proposed dissolution of the Holy Guard. The monks have proposed a system by which the city would be run by both the Guard and the Presidency, with the library as a third branch to keep power balanced. But the people do not listen.
This place is even bigger than Aziz's temple.
Aziz? I once knew a man named Aziz. Bright fellow.
Do you have any books on robotics?
What?
There's an iron collar bolting it to the table. There's an iron collar.
It looks broken.
This is a...
Welcome to Wind City's...
Back again?
Do you know anything about the statue in the graveyard?
It's the likeness of an ancient necromancer, Drax. The statue was defiled years ago. Its head lies in the library for safekeeping. Some say the head...
Do you know a man named Bowman?
A great, yet troubled man.
Why?
President Dugan wants to dissolve the Holy Guard, the protectors of Wind City, and rule without the checks and balances that the Guard provides. Bowman, who leads the Guard, must decide if he should force the people into the light of truth or give in and watch as they are led down a dark path of lies.
Hey, how's it going? Not a very talkative fellow.
What can I do for you?
Do you know anything about the tomb in the graveyard?
They say the tomb leads to the catacombs beneath the city, and those to the cathedral.
Do you know a man named Bowman?
He's the leader of the Holy Guard. Teaches... They aren't admitting visitors, girl.
Why not?
They begin mourning for their fallen, lost on Shell 2 in the service of their brother.
What'll it be? What'll it...
Things seem
I got nothing to say.
Do you know a man named Bowman?
I got nothing to say about that.
Do you live here?
No, I came from Wind City for work. The Helgak farm business is kicking these days. People need...
Have you ever been across the mountains?
No need.
What's the name of this place?
The Helgak's Head.
Little early in the day for a drink, ain't it?
Well,
How come there aren't more...
Beware the night. Evil walks the darkness. Beware.
Do you know anything about the statue and the...
Can you... Do you know anything about Bowman and the Holy Guard?
Oh, they could
Hello?
You haven't been in the graveyard, have you?
Why?
Steer clear of its darkness.
How are you?
Stay...
Why won't this stupid disc player work?
Excuse me.
Oh, can I help you?
Where can we find... What's the...
What have you got there?
It's a disc player.
What town is this?
South Farm. But we've seen better times. Between the politics of the northern city and the perils of the graveyard, we barely get by.
The graveyard?
Aye. A curse festers there. If you want to learn more, seek the Carver. He's full of old tales.
What's this town's main trade?
We raise Helgak in the farms.
We don't have many Helgak at home.
Many strong beasts live on Shell 3. The Helgak are great beasts that fly through the air like a balloon. Tamed, they can be used for labor, mounts, or the air sails of transport ships. We sell them at the World Bazaar.
Whom do you trade with at this World Bazaar you mentioned?
Ankara and Janam from Shell 5 buy a lot of Helgak. Some of their ship parts are organic, and they use the Helgak for the job. They don't go as far as the Chosen, though. They actually grow ships completely organically.
Ankara and Janam have battleships then?
Oh, yes. They each got a fleet aimed at each other.
What town is this?
South Farm. But...
What do you do?
I raise Helgak in the farms.
Helgak?
Animals that can fly.
Who buys Helgak from you?
Since they can fly, we sell them for transport and shipbuilding. We only use them for beasts of burden, but some use them for bioengineering, like them folk from Shell 5. They turn them into engines and systems for their ships.
Are the people from Shell 5 friendly?
The two countries that share that shell are usually aiming weapons at each other. One day they're going to start fighting.
This town has a heavy wall around it.
Keeps the curse out, especially at night.
Exactly how does this curse work?
Raises a dead. What else would a necromancer's curse do?
There's some cool stuff here.
You have an interesting collection of gadgets here.
Gadgets?
You know, stuff, devices, cool things.
Oh, you mean my doohickeys. Well, well, what a great big doohickey that is, huh?
Can I interest you in anything?
Are there a lot of towns nearby?
There's a few over the mountains.
Do the pipes I see everywhere carry water?
Aye, whole towns supplied by the reservoir up north.
Where's the home of the Holy Guard?
Wind City to the north. The passions of its people rise daily over matters of state.
Who are you? Are you vampire hunters or zombie slayers?
Neither?
Where are you from?
Shell 2.
Shell 2 is full of homeless garbage eaters and scum.
Can you direct me to Wind City?
Up north, but be careful. Those Wind City folk are fighting amongst themselves.
I got nothing to say.
Do you know a man named Bowman?
Well, we only deal with Dugan and his officials now. Bowman is a leader of the Holy Guard up in Wind City, but if you deal with him, Dugan's likely to stop trading with you.
What can I do for you?
What do you sell here?
I carve art from the bones of the Helgak.
Are any of your pieces for sale?
No, only my services. I carve whistles from Helgak bone. It is said that only the bone of Helgak can reproduce the sounds of the Helgak's mating call.
Why do you carve Helgak bone?
It is said that only the bone of Helgak can be carved to reproduce the sound of its kind. These whistles are valuable for calling Helgak and gathering them into herds. Thank you.
Do you know anything of the large tomb in the graveyard?
Most believe it to lead to the catacombs that lay beneath the city, and therefore a pathway to the dead. If you ask me, as long as it is closed, the tomb keeps the dead underground, which is fine by me.
What do you know of Helgak?
A majestic race of air-dwelling creatures. They float upon the wind as easily as fish swim the sea.
But how?
They take up air within themselves and heat it, allowing flight.
Do you know any...
Welcome. Look around. Welcome. Look around.
What can I do for you?
What do you sell here?
I carve art.
I got nothing to say.
What's the name of this place?
South Farm.
Whom do you trade with at this world bazaar you mentioned?
Ankara and Janam from Shell 5 buy a lot of Helgak. Some of their ship parts are organic, and they use the Helgak for the job. They don't go as far as the Chosen, though. They actually grow ships completely organically.
It's full of zombie blood.
Stand back!
What'll it be?